video, this bitch really pay to play. You know what I'm saying? However much money you got in your pocket, the more things you can unlock in America. But once you dead broke, you really can't do much and just go into survival mode. And I feel like we get so comfortable to once you reach a certain threshold, you just give away all your money versus building your assets so you could really be free from the fucking game. Because really all this shit just a game. The end goal of America, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Right? This bitch wide open. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But it's like, what's up, YouTube family, man? So look, I want to make a quick little video to basically piggyback off the video I just posted about 2 days ago, right? Because I felt like I ain't really explained myself that well, you know, because, you know, I really feel like people really don't understand what I be meaning when I be saying, like, you gotta lose the consumeristic mindset. It's like, I kid you not, man, it's like, I feel like, you know, the way how the advertisement, the commercials and the billboards and all that stuff, we just think that's normal life. So like we're surrounded by it. So a lot of guys don't really notice, like, America, we're not really producing. We're more so consumer based, right? You go to work because you want to buy something, you know what I'm saying? Your mindset is not really you going to work to own something, you know what I mean? Because I remember when I first started working, the whole purpose of me getting my first job was I wanted a motorcycle, a gold watch, and it was like one other thing. It was like, I think some shoes. Oh, Air Force Ones. That's what it was. Some all white Air Force Ones. Those are three things I just had wanted really, really bad when I was young. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I got a job. So with that being said, that was the reason why I started working. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, I would be chopping it with my coworkers and shit like that. You know, we all be cool. So, you know, it's like 10, 15 of us all in the circle just talking and shit. And I was just like really just chopping up with them boys, and it just really was crazy, like how, you know, the typical person really don't understand the importance of like saving your money, you know what I'm saying, building equity, you know what I'm saying, building assets over liabilities and things like that. Because, you know, we were just sitting there talking about, like, you know, pay raises, what we're gonna do with our money, and shit like that. And like them boys really was out there just talking about, like, one guy, he's gonna get a brand new BMW. Another guy gonna get a 2024 Mustang 5.0. One guy was talking about getting a Scat, you know. And my job, we can afford shit like that. Like, we make decent money. So put you in a price range amount of money that we make currently. So we about to get a raise. So we currently make about 75 to about 90,000. Just depends on how you work, right? So we make decent money. We can afford little things. We get a couple of toys and shit like that. But I was just sitting there thinking, you know, because a lot of them guys, it's like the mindset. They feel like the way how they was talking, it was coming from a head space of like, if I get this, that means this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they feel like their self-worth come from stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's really crazy because, like, the way how my mindset is, right? Like, currently I'm sitting in the parking lot in the gym. I'm a gym fanatic. I'm a gym freak. I love my body. I love, you know, taking care of my health because I believe health is wealth, right? So the way how my mindset is, my confidence exudiate from myself, right? So you can catch me walking to a bus stop. I'm still gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a fucking Hellcat to let you know I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I build myself up to where, you know what I'm saying? Because when you first meet somebody, they say first impression, everything. When most people meet me, they know I'm more so squared away. You know what I'm saying? Chest out, broad shoulder, big back, lean, 6 foot tall. You know what I'm saying? I played, you know, college ball, right? So my body looks a lot different from the average person. You know what I'm saying? The average person was like 5'7", 140, 130 type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big ass dude, you know what I'm saying, compared to the average guy. Now, when you go to Division I shit like that, I'm small. But when you're into the real world, I'm pretty big, right? So my confidence in everything comes internally, right? Because I work on my body, I put in the work, I run my miles, I meal prep, I do everything that I'm supposed to be doing as a man. So I don't really fiend for, like, you know what I'm saying, name brand things, you know what I'm saying? But it's just so crazy to me that the average American, you know what I'm saying, the average person, they yearn for name brand stuff. And it's so crazy. And then, you know, I try to understand people. So my zodiac sign, I'm a Libra, right? So I'm even keel, I'm a scale, I'm very balanced. So what I do when I meet people that's different from me, I try to understand it, right? And I was just sitting there thinking, like, why do you feel like, you need a gold watch, you need a chain with a pendant in it, you need a bust down, watch, all that shit. Like, and I get it, you look good, you feel good, right? But my confidence don't come from stuff, So when I be looking at them, I be trying to figure it out. I be like, why? Why do you feel like, if you get this, you spending your whole paycheck to look like this, to exuliate, to give out a persona like you balling, which, technically you could say we balling a little bit, But you really not balling because you spending your whole check to look like you balling. You ain't got nothing in your 401k, your credit fucked up. You ain't got no business plan you thinking about. You just thinking about going to work, making $3,000-$4,000 checks, and just spend that shit versus putting that shit up and actually owning some property, owning some land to build yourself up, be financially free. So once I got into my thoughts, I was sitting there thinking, why are we like this? Why we like this? Why we like this? And I thought about it. It's like, that's the way how we've been programmed since birth. When you watch television, they have commercials promoting things, go out, buy some board and milk, go out to, we just have so many conveniences in life, right? To where you don't really think like back in the G day, you really used to be able to be self-sufficient, right? But we have all these commercials where we have all these conveniences to where you just think that's the normal life. And the normal life is really just be self-sufficient. You don't really need much as a man, for real, to survive in this world. But they make everything in America to be like I said in previous video, this bitch really pay to play. However much money you got in your pocket, the more things you can unlock in America. But once you dead broke, you really can't do much and just go into survival mode. And I feel like we get so comfortable to once you reach a certain threshold, you just give away all your money versus building your assets so you could really be free from the fucking game. Because really all this shit just a game. The end goal of America, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do, right? This bitch wide open, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. But it's like, it'll fucking take all your money unless you really have more assets than liability, right? I feel like American gameplay is like the board of Monopoly, you land on all these different pieces, but these pieces take your money. But you think them taking your money is normal, that you supposed to be broke your whole life because you're really not paying attention to the rat race because it's all around you. Everybody's bought into this fucking system, right? So you really not paying attention to this shit. You just think, okay, I get a job, get a big house, big car, get the girls, all that shit. You think the shit normal, but in reality, the game Monopoly is really just you trying to I hope I'm explaining this shit right. You're really trying to separate yourself. So you work this little job so you can set your family up for generational wealth, so y'all don't have to play the game no more. But the thing is, all these commercials, all these influencers on TikTok and Instagram and shit like that, it fucking got everybody buying into the system of just buying clothes. If you get this outfit, that means you're cool. In reality, your body make you cool. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you need is internal. You don't need all this external shit to make you become somebody. You feel what I'm saying? And I really hope I'm explaining this shit right. Cause my cousin be watching my videos and he be saying like, I got to get into more depth. But I'm the type of person, I could take a complicated subject and make it simple. That's just how my brain works. I be trying my best to explain it to you guys, but I really hope y'all getting what I'm saying, man. This shit really just a game, and there's no end to this shit. Because you gotta look at it like this. You get the brand new 2024, they're gonna come out 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, etc. Right? You get what I'm saying? So it's no win to this game. So you have to build everything internal. So for me, my confidence, I don't need nothing to make me walk around my chest high, my head high, chest out, none of that. I don't need none of that. All that shit come from internal. And once you can master everything you need come from within, you won the game. That's it, man. So let me know how you feel about this in the comment section below. Leave the video a thumbs up, share this with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel.